Hey guys, I'm going to be making a model kit today, and it's going to be based on Bandai's Unicorn Gundam RX-0 Unicorn Gundam 02 Banshee Destroy Mode. Nah, it's actually from the anime series from Gundam Unicorn. I actually have already made the Unicorn Gundam Destroy Mode, the Unicorn. It's in white. This is Banshee. This is the one in black and gold. It's actually a very beautiful piece, but one thing I didn't like from the model kit is that the material that it comes with, it's not gold. It didn't come with gold. It came with something like this kind of plastic, shiny orangey translucent thing, which I didn't like. So eventually, I waited for a few months to get this. This is Krylon. Krylon's gold full metallic. You can only get this in Art and Friends. I like this gold so much. I got to paint my model kit this gold because somehow the gold sprays from Tamiya, not that kind of shimmering gold that I was looking for. So with that shimmering gold from Crayon, I'm going to do this. Isn't it shimmering? I'm happy with the effect, but somehow I think it's not gold enough. So after I fix my model kit, I'm going to be applying a little light paint from Citadel. Citadel is it's a model kit paint. It's not kind of a model kit. It's miniature paint. Usually people use it to paint models which are like armies, military stuff, games, board games. War games, Motorsport, Lord of the Rings. They use this brand to paint their little models. So for myself, I'm using that as a light layer coat for my Krylon Gold, which I already applied first. So for the rest of my model kits, I use this. This is Tamiya Matte, which is TS6. I highly recommend it if you want a matte finish for your plastic. Oh, and one more thing. For those out there who's about to start doing model kits, please do not paint or spray directly onto your plastic. You need primer. This is primer, which is usually available in model kit shops, where you usually get this and you spray a thin coat. Remember, just a thin coat. Okay. The main purpose of a primer is actually for you to apply your other paints in a more smooth way, so it doesn't scrape out that easily. I did a lot of mistakes without painting with primer, and oh gosh, it's so depressing when you work on something that took you like months and months to finish building, and it just scrapes off so easily. So use a primer. Please do not save money. Get a primer. Okay. For my model kit, I applied primer onto my kit, which I use black matte. I like this matte very much because it represents the Banshee very well. You see, without paint, God, it's so shiny, and I don't think it does justice for the Banshee. So applying the matte paint was one of my first things to do. When I got my model kit, I got my model kit like months ago, but I had to get this. I was just missing this. I was ordering this from Art and Friends. They were out of stock for about almost 3 months, I don't know. They were restocking, and I couldn't get this gold. I wanted to order online, but it's too expensive to shipment, and the price here was about 15, I don't remember, about 15-16 dollars. It wasn't $6. Yeah, but I can tell you the gold is perfect. Perfect gold. Gosh, I'm bringing this. Shiny. Yeah, I like the gold. So hopefully with this gold and my matte black, I'll be able to achieve my Banshee look, which is this. So just to let you guys know, what I usually do before I start doing my model kits is I use sandpaper, basic sandpaper. You can get this at Body Shop. It's just a normal sandpaper thing where I usually buff up parts of my model kit, very light buff. I don't want to really kind of sandpaper it down yet. Only basic light buffings. Then I'll apply a primer, which is this. So after applying primer, I leave it usually for about 1 hour plus. Because one thing about Tamiya, they dry fast. So I highly recommend Tamiya. It's my favorite brand. So they dry fast, and after they've dried, within 1 hour, 2 hours, you can apply your 2 coats of paint first. Usually, what I do is I spray the model kit before I fix it. This is because it's more easy to paint like this. When you first spray it, the first layer, do not spray the other side, because you're gonna have problems when you fix them, because you're not supposed to be spraying on both sides. So usually I just spray on the first side. You know when your model kit comes, there you'll have a front and a back. So I usually spray the front first. So after I spray the front, and I'll leave it to dry for about like maybe 1 or 2 minutes, then I'll apply a second coat, which is only 2 coats for a model kit. After the second coat has dried, I'll leave it aside. Usually I'll put it aside for maybe 1 day, 24 hours. Leave it aside there 24 hours, then I'll start working on it. But for my case, it's because I was too busy. I left this aside for about a month or so. So I'm going to show you guys after building this how it's going to look like with my shimmering gold paint from Krylon. Yeah. I'm hoping that the Citadel is going to give that gold a bit more shimmer compared to what it's good enough. I'm quite happy with the gold. It's shimmering enough, but it lacks this little shine which Citadel has. You see, Citadel has this cool light shimmer armoring gold color. It's called Ulrich Gold Armor. Okay, I think it's supposed to mean it's Ulrich. Okay, it's a layer paint. You get this at I got my stuff, my paint from Funan Center. It's where I get my model kit paint for miniatures. I usually get gold and metal stuff there. And for my usual paint stuff, I get it at Sunlight Plaza, which is at Bugis. It's kind of a distance. You can search M Workshop. Okay? Yeah, they have a lot of this stuff. I am also going to be using cement. This is usually for the bonding parts. You know, when you have 2 pieces of roller kits, they usually come in like part A and part B, then you need to bind them together. Okay, this is where you need to use this. It's called Tamiya cement. It's where you bond these 2 things together, and you want to reduce the sim line. When you have 2 pieces of plastic sticking together, you have a line. So this cement actually helps you bond the plastic, and usually this is what I do. After that, I will apply Tamiya basic putty. It's a white putty. It's mainly used to conceal the holes and gaps. Usually when you join them, they'll have big gaps sometimes. Then you use a basic sandpaper, a buffer or something, and then you smooth it down. After I've done that, I'll usually go with my final coat, not final, my second final coat, which is the color that I'm supposed to be using in the first place. But this time I'm going to be applying another one more layer, which is my third and fourth layer. And then after I finish making my model kit, when it's run and finally done, I usually apply a clear or a matte sealant. It's more like to protect the plastic from corroding when you touch it all the time. So, advice 101: spend money on a good pair of clippers. I tell you, this clipper cost me about almost $50 for a clipper. It's expensive, but it helps me a lot. This pair of clippers clips like laser beams, snaps, and you have no sim line, no nothing. You don't have nothing left behind. It's practically like you just slice it off easily. Compared to my usual, because when I started making models, I went to a small little like Daiso shop, and I didn't say Daiso. I mean a normal Goldsmith shop. Yeah, I just say Goldsmith. I mean a hardware shop that sells stuff like this for you to do pliers and clips and remove all your parts of plastic. I used this. It was good for maybe 1 month. After that, oh god, I was practically using my hand to pull off every single piece of plastic. Yeah, that's how hard it is. So I bought this plier, this cutter from M Woodshop. It took me some time to decide to buy it or not, but eventually I bought it. So I never regretted it, and from time to time I just apply oil. This oil. From time to time you need to apply oil to maintain, yeah, to maintain the grease inside your tool. So these are basic stuff which I usually use when I make my mulligans. And also it's very handy to have a piece of blade, normal knife just to scrape off. You don't need to really cut very deep or something. It's just a normal knife to scrape off some parts before you do your models. Okay, thanks guys for seeing my intro now. I'm gonna be showing how I turn this. It's this. Guess what? It took me almost 3 hours to finish making this model, and it's about 2 a.m. now. I'm getting kind of sleepy making this, but eventually I managed to finish it. And here is the finished product. That's my Unicorn Banshee Destroyer mode. You can see the gold is shining, and the black is matte. That's not really matte yet because I still need to apply one more last coat. I need to dismantle him and remake him, not remake him, I mean as in, I need to dismantle him and repaint him again. Certain parts of the body that didn't get blended. So this is my final product of the Unicorn Banshee. Well, it took me almost 3 hours to make him. I'm tired. I'm gonna be sleeping soon. Thanks for watching my tips and how I usually make models. So, good night.